When a man respects you, he will value and accept you as you are. This is why it's important that you are being true to yourself and that you value yourself first and foremost, because if not, you will always find yourself attracting undervalued men. When it comes to respect, we know that respect is the cornerstone for any healthy relationship because it's the foundation of trust. So today I want to share with you 3 ways to know if whether or not a man respects you. Number 1, he doesn't value your time. Again, as I mentioned before, first and foremost, it's important that you value yourself. How can you expect respect if you don't respect yourself? When you don't value yourself, you will mismanage your time. You will give it to any and everyone, lacking understanding that every guy isn't worth your time. And so you must be intentional about your time, or you will allow the wrong men to waste it. When a man don't respect you, he will only hit you up when it's convenient for him. If you receive most of your calls late night hours, red flag. If he isn't direct on what he wants out of the relationship or tends to go around what exactly the two of you are doing, he doesn't respect you. The second way to know if whether or not a man respects you is if he avoids intimacy. Now, I know we live in a society that only sees intimacy as sex, but intimacy isn't just about sex. Sex is one aspect of it. However, it is not it in totality. Intimacy is about connecting on an emotional and intellectual level. Is he vulnerable to you? When you express your feelings to him, how does he respond? Do you always have to initiate a well-needed discussion that always turns into an argument? These are all signs that he don't respect you. A vulnerable and transparent man is a man that you can trust. If a man isn't willing to have hard conversations to meet your emotional needs, then he loves his pride more than you. He loves his pride more than respecting you. Now, I'm nowhere near saying that every man should love to have hard conversations. That's not what I'm saying. I'm aware that most men hate confrontation. However, I am saying when a man respects you, he will be willing to put down his pride and open himself up to connect with you emotionally. And the last point I want to make in order to know if a man respects you or not, if he respects you, he will be in it to win it. And no, I'm not talking about sex either. Make no mistake about it. When a man really respects you, when he really respects you, he will include you in his future decisions. Unfortunately, we live in a society where most men no longer have to think about winning anything because most women give it all up, and as a result, there's nothing for a man to win or achieve. How can a man think about building a future with you when he can get everything that he wants now from you? It's important that you understand that relationships are to take us places. Ultimately, marriage should be the end goal. You've probably heard the quote before that a ship is designed to take you places. So if your friendship, partnership, relationship isn't taking you anywhere, then sis, it's time for abandon ship. If he's not talking about having a future with you, then why waste your precious time and energy? God does everything for a purpose, and even his will is to give us all something to look forward to, a hope and a future. Does this mean that everything will be perfect and all peaches and cream? Of course not. But if you want a lasting, meaningful relationship, you must get back to the foundation. Respect is the cornerstone for trust. If you want to know more about understanding the man God has for you, check out my ebook in the description box below.